Again, that's something that I'm working towards as I continue to try and find a lifestyle. Oh my God. All right, welcome to the behind the scenes of my day in the life video here in Mexico City. This is a really fun project to make. I knew I wanted to kind of approach it. This is a really fun one to make, and I'm excited to share some of the making of and some of the funny moments that went into making this happen. All right, I wanted to kind of share how I made some of these shots happen. So I guess to start, this is the setup for the shot that I did in bed. Good morning, or buenos dias, as they say here in Mexico. It's really simple, kind of fun to change things up a little bit. As you can see here, I set up my computer over here where I was recording the audio using a lavalier. It's plugged in. Okay. Good acting. And on top of it, I kind of wrote out some thoughts and some of the things that I wanted to make sure that I mentioned, so I would refer to that occasionally. And before that shot was the one with me seated on this little stool here. The camera was set up a little bit further that way and pointed this way, obviously. And I set up a couple of pillows. I took one away already, but I had a couple of pillows set up to fall back on. Let's begin. Let's begin. Oh, I gotta do that again. So that the fall wouldn't be as painful, and also so that I could fall more naturally, you know, without the fear of hurting myself. Not that it would have been that painful anyway, but I wanted it to look as natural as possible. So that's what I did. Let's begin. Oh my God. Let's begin. Holy shit. Let's begin. Oh, okay. All right. I think we're done with that. And yeah, I mean, pretty simple overall. As you can see, things are not always as clean as they appear in my videos. I kind of have a bunch of stuff that accumulated on this desk, which it happens, I think, because this is one of the only places where I can place stuff in my entire room. So yeah, that pretty much covers those first couple of shots. Okay, I wanted to share a little bit on how I shot the last portion of the video, the part where I speak about my evenings and where I kind of close off the video. I've been wanting to shoot in this direction for a very long time, but I practically never do so because there's so much natural light that comes in through these windows. So I'm always positioning myself this way so that I'm facing the light. And as I've spoken about a little bit in the past, I do not like lighting stuff artificially. I'm always looking for natural light. I think it looks better, and also I think I'm kind of lazy. I'm not very good with artificial lights, honestly, so I just play to my strengths. Either way, I kind of was thinking, you know, this would look really good at night because I'm not battling so much light from behind. And why not? Why not give it a shot? So the way I lit it really is just having this lamp on, and then I have nice soft light coming from above. And then I threw on one of my little panels here, my little LED panels, and bounced the light off the wall. I also made sure that the color temperature matched the other light bulbs. And yeah, very simple. I set up the camera right here. I shot at around 30 millimeters, but it's a little bit different considering that Fujifilm uses APS-C sensors, so full frame equivalent, that would be around 45 millimeters. And then I have my computer set up right here. I hook up my little lavalier. I have Audacity running, and then I clip it onto my shirt. I sat down right here, and yeah, I just did my thing. I really struggle, and I've always struggled with ending the day and cutting things off. This is something that I'm continually working towards as I look for a lifestyle that helps me realize my potential. You know, however silly that sounds, I think that's what we're all trying to do. So this was pretty simple, but once again, I don't think you have to overcomplicate things. If simplicity works, just stick with it, right? Oh, and by the way, there was a ton of traffic noise. I live on the 3rd floor and there's a ton of cars passing by down below. Right now it's almost 8:30, and honestly, traffic rarely calms down, but I could have waited to do this much later, like 11 p.m. say. I think it would have been quieter outside, but you know, when inspiration strikes, you got to go for it, right? Cool. Okay, that kind of wraps up everything that I wanted to share here in this behind the scenes video. I hope you enjoyed watching it and also the original video. I'll see you soon.